Ontario. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of the new season. Tonight, we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, "I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that."
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Avdia out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Gafford in at the center. And for the Raptors, Van Vliet and Anunoby are your wingmen. Siakam is out there with Jared Allen. And it's Nash in at the one. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Chris, you and I love opening day. Which types of teams do you think tend to begin the season well?
Great question, Kevin. I think it's teams that had chemistry the previous year, teams that return a lot of players. That means you have that familiarity. Teams that have help on that side. And more importantly, you know what? Sometimes teams that had the most heartbreak because they're coming back ready to go. He's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Nash outside. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Allen outside. Anunoby passes to Nash. Three-pointer. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he nails the third. Here's Westbrook. He kicks it to Beal. Shoots over Van Vliet. Beal can't get it to go.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Spot's a ready shooter, and he moves the ball, too.
It's been a quick start here for Toronto. It's a 5-point game. Here's Nash. Off with the layup. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's Beal in the corner. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Intelligent play by Beal. I mean, he gets set up in prime scoring position and calls for the ball.
Here's Nash. Siakam kicks to Allen. Nash outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Westbrook against Nash. Westbrook passes to Beal. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Took him no time at all on that one. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Nash against Westbrook. Outside, Beal. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Beal. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
You know, That's how you average 30 a game. Bill scoring with the bump.
Nash against Westbrook. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Wizards trail by 5. Hachimura the pass to Gafford. Westbrook, and he banks in the layup.
Now, you know Westbrook has never been afraid to take it inside. Great size advantage for a point guard. 200 solid pounds.
Now here's Nash. He has 7. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. He's got 9.
Up and under and in. I mean, thinking on the fly with the double clutch.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
So timeout called here.
And a charity called the Why Not Foundation. Because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk communities.
Now, here's Green. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Raptors. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Fred VanVleet. Nash is subbed in for Flynn. A minute 42 left in the first. Here's Martin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And the Raptors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Here's Mitchell. Steve Nash making his last shot. And the shot goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
To the left wing. Bertans in the post. He's covered by Iguodala. Bertans passes to Bryant. And Boucher sends it back. .40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Nash in the corner. Raptors moving the ball around. Gay scanning before. Nash outside. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown.
Nash against Mitchell. And the rejection by Iguodala. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Markieff Morris.
.11 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Bryant. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Well, tall enough to get a shot anytime he wants. I mean, Bryant has really carved out his role on this team.
Here's Nash. Over Mitchell. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
That's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Back right after this. And we've heard Russell Westbrook say his job is to do everything, but he understands that it's also a team effort.
We got to do it together, and I think that's more important than scoring any points or doing anything else is leadership. And
Greg, leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
Taking a look at the Wizards. Morris is out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Green, and it's Martin in at the 3 slot. Toronto leading by 6. And Nash, here we go. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Nash. Van Vliet's got 8.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
Mitchell with it. He has 5. Back to Morris. To stop the run. And it's good on the layup. Morris has got his first points of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the Raptors call time here. And Chris with the Fab 5 in Michigan and that powerhouse Kings team with so much shooting and passing. How special was it to shape the way the game is played now?
It's so special to see vestiges of our style still in the game. I mean, in Michigan, not only did we influence the game, fast break, 94 feet of defense, but, we also changed the expectation, saying, hey, it doesn't matter, what you think of me. I can go out there with hard work and earn my spot and change the expectation of the game. As far as Sacramento, man, it's just so awesome that, we left our game in the NBA. What do I mean by that? So many teams now play that offensive style that we had at Sacramento, and you need a few keys to do it. You need a great player, you need great passers, you need unselfish guys, you need a family atmosphere in the locker room.
Wizard ball.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Markieff Morris.
Daniel Gafford.
Wizards trail by 9. Outside Westbrook. Here's Beal. It's good. Beal's got 9 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Toronto's gone along perfectly from 3-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Shot's good by Iguodala.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
Now, here's Avdia. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Nash against Westbrook. The shot by Nash, no good.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter, and it hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Now the pass to Avdia. Gafford passes to Hachimura. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
A talented interior scorer for Hachimura. It's about getting ideal positioning and going to work.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Beal. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. And so VanVleet will bring it up for Toronto. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Nice ball movement by Washington. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's made.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Chris Boucher's checked in for Iguodala. Watanabe comes in for OG Anunoby. Membry's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And Flynn subbed in for Steve Nash. And a change for the Wizards. Berton is checked in. Toronto calls timeout.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Now here's Flynn. And they get it back. Here's Bembry. And again, Toronto no luck. Wizards trail by 3. Westbrook kicks to Avdia. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out big and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Pass to Bembry. Here's Boucher. Berton's defending. Boucher's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot they're trying to work for at the offensive.
It's his first trip to the line.
13 foul. Shooting for Washington, Danny Avdia. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and it's a completely new group for Toronto. And then for Washington, Thomas Bryant comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Green in for Bradley Beal. Good on both. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Nash. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Nash. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Martin's checked in for the Wizards. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's Westbrook from the arc, and the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. And the Wizards making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Toronto's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Nash the pass to Siakam. And the Raptors miss again. Washington trailing. Here's Martin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And both free throws good for Martin. The Raptors shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. There's the triple. Shots good by Boucher. Boucher's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Raptors.
And Nash is an incredible passer. Seems like he has eyes in the back of his head sometimes. One of the best.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Raptors lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Fred.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Toronto came out looking very confident. They had intensity in their eyes and fire in their bellies as they started things out on a 7-0 run. At the end of the first quarter, they were out in front by 7. And into the second quarter, momentum started to shift slightly as they gave up some of that lead, ending the half up 3. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. A fantastic game from Steve Nash in this one.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Toronto right now, they've got Siakam. Nash out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And here's Nash outside, sinks the triple. Nash has got 25 points in the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And stolen by Nash. Here's Allen. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. And now a 9-point Raptor lead.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Westbrook against Nash. Passes it to Hachimura. Back to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. No good from 11 feet. Raptors leading by 9. In the corner, it's VanVleet. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Analyzed what Steve Nash has done in this game.
He is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Some changes for Toronto. Ed Davis is checked in for Allen. Iguodala comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Chris Boucher. Beal. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Iguodala, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And Gafford throws it down.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The Wizards have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And that one falls for Gafford. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. To the inside, here's Davis. That one's not going to go. And the Wizards now going the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Nash against Westbrook. Now here's Nash. 25 points in the game. Davis. And the Raptors miss again. Now here's Avdia. He's guarded closely. And that one's good. Hachimura.
If the consistency from 3 ever happens for Hachimura, you're looking at a potential all-star.
Here's VanVleet. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and this lead the scores.
Here's Avdia. Another shot, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Van Vliet. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Westbrook dishes to Beal. Down low. Here's Hachimura. Drops in the layup for 2. 9 points here for Rui Hachimura.
A defender mixes it up with Hachimura. Rui's physicality gets freshman,
but he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a Conference Player of the Year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Pascal Siakam comes in for Ed Davis. And Shumpert in there for Fred Van Vliet.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And Beal kicks to Bertans. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
You have to admire Bertans' mechanics. A rock, steady shooter who's always ready to rise.
Back to Nash. 1:43 left in the third. And that one, good. Nash has got 5 points now in the quarter.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Wizards trail by 10. It's Beal on the wing. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Good. Mitchell's got 7.
Well, Beal just isn't a scorer. He's a complete guard who can really dish it.
Back to Nash. Outside jumper. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the left side wing. Here's Mitchell. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Nash, the pass to Siakam. Nash kicks to Shumpert. Stolen by Mitchell. Poked away. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Wizard ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Flynn's checked in for Steve Nash. Martin's checked in for Washington. Back to Bryant. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. A new group in now for the Raptors. Ed Davis is checked in for Siakam. Chris Boucher comes in for Andre Iguodala. Watanabe's checked in for Rudy Gay. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Shumpert. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And because of Bryant's strong frame, he's never really afraid to absorb contact.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Martin. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago. You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Raptors have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Wizards trail by 8. Mitchell passes to Bryant. Davis with some nice D.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Now Flynn. Here's Watanabe. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
All about the clock awareness. Great job to come through for a squad right there.
And so it's Toronto going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Thomas Bryant. Marquise Morris is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Mitchell, and it's Green in at the 2-guard position.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Green finds Bryant, and it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
A perfect position to grab the rebound. Gets underneath, boxes out, and pulls it down.
Anunoby, good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Washington calls timeout. One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Hachimura comes in for Morris. Abdias checked in for Davis Bertans. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Danny Green. So it's the Wizards now. They trail by 18. Mitchell looking it over. And the pass to Westbrook. Will it go?
And look at how focused Van Vliet is on D, not allowing the shooter any space.
Westbrook against Nash. Washington with the rebound. And here's Westbrook. Siakam against Mitchell. He gets it in there.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Westbrook against Nash. So the wing on the left. Here's Anunoby. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wizards trail by 16. Here's the three. And again, Washington with the triple.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Nash outside. Kicks it to Allen. Pass to Anunoby. Nash against Westbrook. 5 on the clock. And Nash, here we go. And the shot goes in. Nash has got 10 points here in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. And that'll be his third foul so far. Beal's checked in for Washington.
Wizard substitution. Bradley Beal.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
He's got to get back to playing in control. lefty. 0 turnovers in the first half. He's out there loose with it.
And the Raptors with some changes. Davis is checked in for Jared Allen. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Fred VanVleet. They get the rebound. Davis out to Shumpert. Nash dishes to Davis. Back to Nash. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 18.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Westbrook passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
And Nash, here we go. Comes up empty down low. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Avdia, the pass to Westbrook. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shumpert against Hachimura. Back to Westbrook. Fires from deep. And again, Washington with the triple.
An encouraging sign for sure. When Westbrook hits this, you know it has to.
And the dunk by Boucher.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Beal, the pass to Gafford. Back to Beal. Pulls it from the elbow. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Such a talented scorer. I mean, Bill, he can make any shot work, even the mid-range.
Toronto calls timeout. They're leading by 13%. The New Balance player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And here's Nash outside. Rebound, Washington. Gafford's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The kick out to Westbrook. Off target from three-point range. Toronto leading by 13. Here's Nash. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
First one falls for. Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. Few top prospects to join it. Skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, you really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management. I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league we call the NBA.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Raptors.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, but that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Nash.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
Here's Shumpert. Again, Shumpert missing. Here's Washington. It's a 14-point game. Shoots it. And Westbrook gets it to go.
Now, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Here's Boucher, and another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next.